Hey guys, so I came to Sephora to get the new Fenty Beauty concealer. I didn't want to order it online because I didn't know what my shade was in the new concealer. So I wanted to come in person to look at the shades and get the correct shade for me and also try it out here for you guys. So yeah, let's go. So I'm going to try out these two shades. This one is 07 and this one is 10. Honey. That one right there. All right, we got the goods. Okay, let me show you guys what I bought. So I got two of the Bright Fix concealers in the shade Peach 09 and Crepe 04. So those are the two shades that I purchased. Let me just show you really quick what else I got because of course I cannot just get one thing when I'm at Sephora. So I saw that the Everlasting blushes from KBD Beauty are on sale for $12 and I love blush, as you guys know. And this shade looked really pretty. It's in the shade Peony. I don't know how you say it, Peony. So I grabbed one of the blushes because they were only $12. And I also wanted to try out the brow gel from Kosas. So this is the Air Brow Fluff and Hold Treatment Gel. And I also got this really pretty candle because I just couldn't help myself. I smelled it and it smelled so good. I want to put it in my restroom. The scent is Tahitian Coconut Vanilla and it just smells really good. And I love candles so much. And this packaging is so pretty. I love it. All right, so back to the Fenty Bright Fix concealers. So the lady inside was helping me shade match because I didn't know which one was my shade, and I tried them on in the store, but I don't have any right now. And I didn't wear foundation or concealer today on purpose so that you guys can see like me applying the Bright Fix concealer and just looking at the difference. And as you guys can see, I have really dark circles and discoloration under my eyes, and it's actually a gloomy day, so it makes it worse. You can even see like my freckles that I have going on right now. We tried out shade 07 and it looked like it would have been a good match, but 07 was just a little too yellow for my skin tone, and so we didn't go with yellow. And then the honey shade, it was too dark, so we ended up with these two Bright Fix concealers. So the reason we ended up with two is because one is a corrector, the peach shade, and we ended up with the shade 04 to apply on top. So I'll show you guys right now just with the 04 shade, and then I'll show you guys the difference when I apply the corrector underneath. I don't normally use a color corrector for concealer just because I'm lazy and I just apply concealer, and if I need more I reapply. But I noticed that the more concealer that I use, I get more creasing under the eyes and they look a lot more drying under my eyes because I have to apply more powder. It says that the concealer instantly hydrates, brightens, and blurs, light as air, sheer to buildable coverage that lasts. And it's also vegan, which I was excited about as well. Definitely for light makeup days, I don't want to wear a full coverage concealer. The packaging is really cute on the concealers. I feel like they would be super easy to travel with. These are very practical packaging. I love that it has like this clear cap right here. I don't know, it's just really interesting. So if I come a little closer, I get like a little bit more lighting from the sky, and I'll show you guys like close up as well. But this is how my under eyes look right now under natural lighting. I'm gonna go ahead and apply the Crepe 04 shade first, and I'm just gonna use my fingers. Okay, so ooh, I just like pressed it and it came out. And you only need a little bit, I noticed when I was applying in the store. So I like this little applicator because it helps like spread out the concealer. I'm gonna squeeze a little bit more out and apply right here. I think that's a really good amount. Bring it up just a little bit right here. And I do feel like it kind of starts to dry down a little quick, but it still feels hydrating under the eyes, and it just has like a really lightweight formula, I feel like. Okay, that's literally one thin layer on one side, and you can see that it instantly brightens under my eye compared to this eye right here. If I move a little closer, you can see that it's very, very brightening, and this side just looks really dark, and it just feels really, really nice. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it doesn't even need to be set, which is really good. Really, really good. I even feel like it kind of blurs under the eye as well. I am gonna apply just a little bit more. I squeezed out like a lot. Oh my god, no. Okay, I'm just gonna save this for the other side, but I did squeeze just a little bit more, and a little literally goes a long way. Like, I applied too much right now, and I'm just gonna drag it down just to like brighten this area of my face. And bring it up to lift the face. Okay, that looks really, really good, y'all. It just blends out really nicely and easily, and it doesn't dry down super fast, but it does set, which is really, really nice. And it just feels really good under the eyes. I feel like it would be long lasting just because I feel like it's literally sticking to the skin. This shade is a little bit more cool. It's not yellow. All right, so now on the other side, I'm gonna apply the color corrector. And she did tell me that Fenty Beauty released color correctors with these concealers, and I think this is one of the color correctors. I'm just gonna squeeze a little bit out and be careful. I was like trying to be careful, and a lot came out again. So I guess it's like a little learning curve with these. Don't squeeze so hard because a lot is gonna come out, and you don't need that much. Like, you only need a tiny amount. Whatever's on my finger, I'm gonna apply it. And she said this is like gonna instantly get rid of the darkness that I have under my eyes and lighten up that shadow that I have under my eye. With this one, I just want to apply a little bit just on the dark areas of my eye. And I'm just gonna blend it out, and you guys can already see like the shadow under my eye kind of just blurred and went away. I mean, I even feel like just with the color corrector, it looks pretty good. Yeah, that's the difference from the two, the peach shade and the crepe shade. This one's definitely more brightening, and I feel like this one's definitely more of a corrector. I feel like I don't need that much concealer after color correcting, so I'm probably gonna start doing that. So I'm just gonna let this set for a little bit and then apply the crepe shade on top. I squeezed too much of it out, and I'm gonna use what I have here on my finger and apply it. Okay, now I can use what's on the cap. And you always want to use your ring finger because it's the one that gives like the least amount of pressure under your eyes. Your under eyes have very sensitive skin, so you want to take care of it. All right, so you guys see the difference. This side, it looks very brightening, but this side you can barely see my dark circles now because I did use the color corrector, and I feel like this side just looks a little bit more natural because it's not so brightening. But if I do want it to be more brighter, I can apply more of the crepe shade. And I'm gonna do the same thing that I did on this side, which I dragged it down so that it brightened right here and the side of my nose so that it can like snatch my nose as well. I like to do that with concealer. I feel like it looks really smooth and it kind of blurs the skin underneath. You want to use a light hand as well. You don't want to go in with your finger super heavy. So you tell me which side looks better. I feel like they both look pretty good. I really like how this side looks really brightening, but I really like how this side looks because it looks really natural. It still feels like hydrated under my eyes, which is nice, but I don't feel like I need to set my under eyes, which is really good because lately every time that I've been setting my under eyes, they have been looking looking really dry, and you can really see my fine lines and creasing. I'm gonna wear this throughout the day, and then I'll come back tonight just to show you guys. Right now it is currently 4:34, so I'll probably do like a 6-hour wear test. I'm just gonna read again what it says on the packaging. Instantly hydrates, yes it does. Brightens, it brightens and blurs. I feel like it does blur as well. Light as air. It is sheer to buildable coverage that lasts. So we'll see later on tonight about how long it lasts without setting it at all. I will link these below if you want to go ahead and check them out already. And if you want to keep watching tonight, I will come back to show you guys how my under eyes look and how it wears throughout the day, what my thoughts are, and if I feel like these are worth it or not. They are $25 each, so for two it is a little pricey. Okay, be right back. Hey guys, I am back and it is now 10:37 p.m. and you guys, I feel like my under eyes still look pretty good, and I didn't have the problem with a lot of creasing under my eyes and my under eyes looking dry when I apply concealer and I set it with powder. This is still not set. I feel like the Bright Fix did not move. It's still there, and actually when I was removing it when I was at the Sephora store, it was a little hard to remove. So I do feel like it is pretty long lasting, and as you guys can see, this is the side that I just used the bright shade, which is 04, and this is the side that I used the color corrector and the bright shade. So far I really like the formula. I like the finish. I like that I didn't really crease. I had minimal creasing, and I like that it was still a little buildable, so if you wanted to have a little bit more coverage you can just apply a little bit more, but it still never felt heavy and it still feels really light, and it does blur under the eyes in different lighting. And in my phone, the rest of my skin was kind of oily, but my under eyes still look pretty good and flawless and not oily. In the summer when you want to wear less makeup, I feel like this is a really great option. I would say to go a shade lighter than what you think you need to get, and it's because they're sheer. The only thing is that when you first get it, you have to be careful with squeezing out product, because you can definitely squeeze out too much and you don't need that much. So that's another thing, is that a little goes a long way. So I do feel like they're worth it, and it doesn't feel like you're wearing makeup, which is like the best part. Will you be trying out the new Fenty Beauty Eye Brightener Concealers? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to get notified when I upload a new video, and make sure to check out my other videos here on this channel. I have a ton of videos and reviews, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.